Hey, fam. Let's do it, fam. Hello. Hola. Hola, 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 hola. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Welcome to 40 Money Spells. I'm Reverend Valerie Love at your service, divine midwife of soul destiny and practicing Christian witch. You know how we love magic around here. We love magic around here. Today I'm wearing my blessed shirt and I am coming to you from Miami, right outside of one of my favorite coffee shops. Delicious coffee, wonderful coffee in Miami. Panther Coffee. I think they have about 3 locations in Miami. I love Panther Coffee. I love coffee. Thank you, Ethiopia, for inventing coffee. Thank you. All right. Today is day 15. Day 15 of Money Magic. Day 15, day 15. Woo, woo. So, I think I'm finally recuperating from the incredible retreats in Greece and Italy. Give me a sound check and let me know that you can hear me okay. Because I am outside. There is some ambient noise, and I want to make sure sound check is good. It sound good? Greetings! Hey, Bridget! Oh my God, Bridget! How you loving? Bridget, I miss you so much. I haven't seen you in forever. You made my day. You made my day, Bridget. How you loving? How you loving, Bridget? Okay, so tell me if the sound is good. Sound check. So that we can dive into day 15 and you have incredible insights on wealth, money, and abundance, riches today. Incredible. This helped me make a breakthrough in my financial life that still is working to this day. You will love what we're going to talk about today. You will love it. You will love it. You will love it. You will love it. Sounds good. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Yay! Excellent. Excellent. All right. Bridget, just let's chat. Go to my website and book a complimentary call and let's chat. That's not for everyone, that's for Bridget. Deep breath. Oh, we give thanks. We give thanks for magic. We give thanks for witchcraft. We give thanks for magic and witchcraft and the Bible of Christ consciousness. We give thanks for our own unique path on the planet. We give thanks for abundance and overflowing uh, prosperity. We give thanks for well being and thriving. We give thanks for good, and more good for everyone we are associated with. Ashe. Breathing. We remember that there is nothing ever wrong with the right now moment. Never. There is never anything wrong with the right now moment. The right now moment is always perfect. This spell, if you go to day 14 and day 15 go together. So go to yesterday and today and use these two together. Yesterday, I told you a story about the eviction and the financial duress I was having and why I was having it and where I was in my spiritual path as I was having it and what was going on in my life and my consciousness and my world. I gave you the whole story of that. Today, I'm going to give you the story of where this came from. It is so delicious. And we have to thank for this conversation that we have today. We have Bob Proctor as the inspiration for what we're going to talk about today. I was listening to Bob Proctor many years ago. I love Bob Proctor. Oh, I love me some Bob Proctor. He's gotten me straight on a lot of things. So one day I was listening to Bob Proctor and he said, it's not the fact that you're not making the amount of money you want to make. He said it's a matter of the time in which you make it. Give you an example. Let's say you make $1,000 in a year, which actually, if you made $1,000 in a year, that would be more than 80% of the population of the planet currently. Because most people on the planet make, I think, between $300 and $500 US per year. So, average. So if you make more than $1,000 in a year, you're already in the top 20% of income earners in the entire world. Yet, if you made $1,000 in a year, that's not the same thing as making $1,000 in a quarter. And that's not the same thing as making $1,000 in a month. And it's not the same as making it in a week and in a day. So what he said was, don't try to tell yourself to make a whole lot more money more than you're already making. He said, change the time frame in which you make it. I was like, ding, 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 ding. Wow. Now, like all totally life transforming things, this sounds very simple on the surface. We must plumb the depths. I'll wait till this truck goes by. We've got to get there into the weeds. We've got to get in and decode this thing. What is this talking about? If you have, let's say, $50,000, right, in your mind. If you have $50,000 in your mind as an annual amount of money, hey, how you loving, Queen Makita? How you loving? If you have $50,000 a year in your mind as a very good salary annually, or 80,000, or 100,000, or $250,000, it doesn't really matter what the number is, or 5 million. It doesn't matter what the number is. Pick a number that for you is an amount of money that you yourself have made, that you have made in a year. So let's say it's $125,000. So for you, your subconscious mind already knows that you can make $125,000 because you're already making it. All you want to do is tell your subconscious mind. So you don't want to give your subconscious mind a new number, an unbelievable number, because spell number 15 is choose a believable number. You don't want to give your subconscious mind an unbelievable number. You want to work with the numbers that your subconscious mind already has as a believable number. Now, this is profound because your subconscious mind is creating 96% of your results, family. The subconscious mind is doing all the heavy lifting. So if your subconscious mind believes it, you have it. If your subconscious mind doesn't believe it, you don't have it. Whatever your subconscious mind believes and accepts to be true about you, you have. And your subconscious mind is non-local. It is creating 96% of your results. It is the heavy mover. That's why the work we do, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but heavenly. We are doing spiritual work here because your subconscious mind is not in your brain. I mean, these concepts are really profound. And this is why we love metaphysics. Yes? Hold on. Pardon me. Took the mic away because I didn't want to cough in the mic. Anyway, so if your subconscious mind already believes a number, use that number. Don't try to come up with another number. You see, because my magic, I like things to be simple. I like things to be actionable, and I like things to simply get results. Right? I like my magic to be simple. I like it to be actionable. I like it to get results. And this will give you results. Why? Because you're taking something that's already in your subconscious mind. So here's the big difference. Rather than trying to change your subconscious mind, which will take time and work and energy, don't bother with that. Just use what's already in your subconscious mind. The difference is 125,000 is already in your subconscious mind. You already have it on all the paperwork that you make $125,000 a year. In this example, it could be any number, like I said. Well, because that's already in your subconscious mind, work with that. Don't try to put 5 million in your mind. Now, here's how you're going to work with it. You're going to work with it by telling it that this is what you make rather than in a year, in a month. This is what you make in a week. This is what you make in a day. You see, because Bob Proctor said, when I was listening to this many years ago, he said making $1,000, it's not a matter of making $1,000. It's a matter of the time frame in which you make it. If you make $1,000 in a year, you are kind of poor according to U.S. standards. If you make $1,000 a day, you are very wealthy according to US standards. I won't say wealthy. I will say you're probably very well off, and you are probably at the 400,000 or so per year is like top, I think 1 to 5% of income earners. The IRS then considers you affluent or wealthy, right? Of course, you would be an accredited investor because you have over, I think, 180,000 a year. I think is an accredited investor, something like that, and X amount of dollars in assets. So that's what this spell is about. This spell is about choosing a believable number. That's what we mean when we say choose a believable number. We're saying choose a number that you are already accustomed to. Choose a number that not only are you accustomed to, choose a number that you've already made. Because if you've already made it, then we know that it is in your subconscious mind. If you've never made it before, don't pick a number you've never made before. If you've never made $125,000 in a year, don't pick 125,000. If the most you've made in a year is 75,000, pick 75,000. Go with the max number you've ever made in an entire year. Right now in the book, it says go with the max number that you've made in a month. Hold on. Sirens. Okay, now in the book, it says go with the max number that you've made in a month. And I'm giving you an example of how you could also work this spell with the max number of amount of money you have made in a year. Either way, it's got to be a believable number. Otherwise, you're just going to fight an uphill battle with your subconscious mind. No need to do that. We want to go smoothly right to the solution. Now, number two, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to choose a believable number. Now, let's say that number is 75,000. Well, let's start with our original example, 125,000 in a year. That's a believable number. You already have it in your mind. Now, step one is now you're going to say, step one, you already got the number. Step two is that you are now going to feel the feelings of this money coming to you in the frequency you desire. So 125,000 is now coming to me monthly rather than a year. You're just shortening the time. You're working with the same number. I mean, this thing is so brilliant. It works like a charm. This is how I got the $1,000 because my subconscious mind easily believed $1,000. I could make $1,000 like that. But I kept telling myself I wanted to make 5 million in a year, and it didn't catch on. It didn't latch. It wasn't working. When I changed it to a believable number, it worked because guess what? $1,000 a day, I think, is $83,000 a month. $83,333 a month is $1 million a year. So if you want it, which is about $3,000 a day. So then what you could say is $1,000 every 3 hours rather than $1,000 a day. $1,000 every 3 hours. $1,000 every 3 hours. And you're spelling yourself, you're hypnotizing yourself to that. And guess what? $1,000 every 3 hours would be more than $1 million in a year. You see how this works? It's a hack. It's a subconscious hack to go into your subconscious mind and hack your way in without meeting all this resistance up front. You know, the reason why people don't have what they want is because they say all these outrageous things that the subconscious mind doesn't believe. I'm a millionaire, I'm rich, I have a mansion, I have this, I have that. And the subconscious mind just spits it out. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nah, no. It just rejects it. It just flat out rejects it. Your subconscious mind right now is flat out rejecting the things that you truly do not believe. So why fight that? Don't fight it. Just go with something you really do believe. So your subconscious mind, you've already got it on if you take $1,000 a day, because that became my mantra based on number 14. Take number 14 and number 15, these two money spells, and put them together. They go together. So $1,000, that was already in my subconscious mind, no problem. All I did was turn it into $1,000 a day, which is a very different experience than $1,000 a year. Let's go to step number 3. So step number 1 is you're going to take that number that your mind already believes, and you're going to put it to the frequency that you want. You're going to drastically reduce the frequency in which you receive this 125,000. Number two is you are going to feel the feelings of having 125,000 right now coming to you every month. Now, you may not know what that feeling is because you may have never made $125,000 in a month. But I'll tell you this. Can you get super happy and can you start to feel the feelings now of what you think it will do for you? Because that will take you very far. And let me tell you another reason why this works. Thank you, Spirit. This could just download it into my consciousness. Your subconscious mind doesn't know time. And time is a human construct. So because it doesn't know time, you're just feeling the feelings of every day you wake up and there's another over $1,000. Every day you wake up, there's another over $20,000. Every day you wake up, it doesn't know time. So it's not going to fight you on that. It's not going to fight you on the amount because you chose a believable number, and it's not going to fight you on the time because it doesn't know time. So you have just completely obliterated any kind of resistance that your subconscious mind may offer you. This is a hack. Is this incredible? Is this incredible? I freaking love it. I promise you, family, it works, it works, it works, it works if you work it. Now, here's step number 3. After you feel the feelings of what you think it'll be like for you to be making $125,000 a month, $125,000 every time a new moon comes around. That's how you can say it to yourself because the subconscious mind doesn't know what a month is. Every time I see a full moon in the sky, boom, I brought in another 125,000. I look up, I see a full moon because your subconscious mind understands the full moon. And that's another month. That's 28 days. It's a moon cycle. That works. So once you, step 1, you got the number and the frequency. Step 2, you've got the feelings. Step 3, you have got to state this to yourself hundreds of times a day. Now, I stated this to myself hundreds of times a day. Here's your statement. I am so thankful to be receiving over $1,000 a day. I am so thankful to be receiving over $125,000 every full moon. I am so thankful to be receiving over $125,000 every time I see a full moon in the sky. I'm so thankful to be receiving $125,000. See, you already used to $125,000. You're not telling it $5 million. If you never made $5 million before, that's going to be a hard road to hoe. Don't go that direction. Just hack in. Hack into your subconscious mind and make it easy for yourself, family. Make it far easier for yourself. And actually enjoy it. Enjoy your manifestations. Now, as you're saying this, I don't want anyone to think, well, I just say this spell and then all of a sudden 125,000 is just going to fall out of the sky on me every full moon. No, no, no. Here's what's going to happen after trucks. Here's what's going to happen after you've been doing this spell and you've been spelling yourself over $125,000. You just say it. I would just walk and swing my arms. That way you make it kinesthetic. You just walk and you're talking, you're just spelling yourself over $125,000 every time I look up and see a full moon. Ooh, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that another 125,000 has come to me. Look at the full moon. Yep, and another 125,000 has come to me. Because remember, money is behind you from one of our previous spells. Now, here's what's going to happen. Now that you are whipped up into the feelings, you have the clarity and the specificity about the time frame and the amount. You know what you're doing. You have the magical money secret on your side. You're practicing the ultimate money answer as we had in the last few days. These are some really jam-packed, critical days with all these adjustments you can make in your financial world that will get you drastically different results. As you're doing that, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is that opportunities will come to you. The right people will come to you. The work to do will come to you. What to focus on will come to you in order for you to manifest that which you have spoken and spelled for. The spell doesn't make the thing happen. The spell provides the guardrails or the path for the thing to happen. Your work makes the thing happen. The spell forms the divine blueprint in upper realms. Everything has a blueprint, just like a house. You wouldn't just, if you're building a house, you wouldn't just go start grabbing bricks and mortar and stacking bricks with mortar. No, the first thing you do is you get the land, and once you get the land, you go and you get an architect, someone who will architect the plan, the blueprint for the house. Your spell is the blueprint. And see, now it's going to manifest if your spell work is on point, if your spell work is clear and clean, coming from a pristine high vibration of love and bliss and beauty and happiness and freedom, fulfillment and joy, ecstasy. You're in a high vibration, hanging out with angels and all of that, and the Orisha and the enlightened ancestors. Oh, it's so lovely. Your spell work is going to be more pristine, and then it can take that blueprint and it can perfectly manifest it on the earth plane. If you want to see it on the earth plane, on the third dimensional plane, you must do physical work on the third dimensional plane. So you must do spiritual work and physical work. This is where a lot of magical practitioners go wrong. They think, oh, I'm just going to do a spell. It's going to rain on me. Well, where are my checks coming to me? You didn't get up and make a book. You didn't get up and make a coaching program. You didn't get up and make a business. You didn't get up and create an app, solve some problem in the world that people pay you billions of dollars for. You didn't do that. So how can you expect something? You didn't put anything out there. You see, so the spell is not the thing that's going to manifest the thing for you. Let's be very clear. Because a lot of magical practitioners, a lot of spiritual people, they're cosmic bums, and not you, of course. They like to manifest, just like Egypt. I'll give you an example. We're going to Egypt. We have a retreat going to Egypt. And I'm going to teach you all about magic and manifestation like you've never seen before. This is for our fall equinox. And if you're watching this after the fall equinox, then you just want to go to christianwitches.com, click on events. We'll link it all up below for you, or go to valerielove.com also and click on events. And so people say, yeah, I want to go to Egypt. Great. Yeah, I'm manifesting it. What does that mean? I don't think I know what that means. When spiritual people tell me that, I don't think I understand what they're talking about. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm manifesting it means. I know what it means to say, I take my card out, I swipe my card, I pay for it, I go. I know what that is because I'm a practical gal. I don't know what manifesting it means. What, you hear people say that? Yeah, if I'm manifesting it. What are you doing? You sitting on the toilet? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. I don't understand that. So don't do that. And I pray, after listening to me for many years, or maybe many moments. Welcome to the channel if you're brand new. Around here, we work MiFi, M-I-F-I, write it down. Massive, inspired, massive, intentional, focus, inspired action. That's what we work around here. MiFi. We work MiFi along with our spells. MiFi, massive action. The M is massive, because things take more energy than you think they take. I is intentional. That means we are intentional on what we're doing, where we're going, what we're creating, who we're creating it with, and what we're doing. We're not controlling, we're intentional. Big difference. F is focused. We are laser beam focused on the outcome desired. I is inspired. We don't move until we're moved by spirit. Right? Inspired action, beloved. Inspired action. Not what the mind thinks we should be doing. The mind will have us running all around, posting, doing this, doing that, and doing the other, and not getting the result. The mind will have us be, the lower mind will have us be busy and not productive. And if you are not productive, you are not profitable, because profits come from productivity. You must make something, put it into the world, then people buy it, and you're paid. Right? Which is beautiful. Because you have many things to make, and you have many gifts to put out into the world. Bye, fly. And you have much deliciousness to bring to the world that the world has never seen before. I love you. We'll see you on day 16, which will be Monday. And make sure you register for the live class with us on Bible Magic. We have Bible magic coming up, angel magic, and crystal magic for the Christian witch. Oh my God, I'm about to blow the lid off. I'm about to give you 7 spells I got right straight out of the Bible. Don't let Christians tell you you can't do magic and witchcraft. Do not let that happen. The link is below. I love you. Mwah. Peace. Kaisi out.